Hello, it's Marissa and we're back here with another crochet vlog. I'm here in the Stanford area in California, and I thought it would be a good time to start a new vlog because I will be traveling to London tomorrow. I've been in this Bay Area for about a week and I've got some crocheting done, but I have the feeling I'll be able to crochet more on my flight and while I'm in London, and hopefully we can check out some new places while I'm in London, some cool crochet spots. So I decided to take you along with me. I would like to start by showing you what I've packed. I left San Diego about a week ago, so what I have is what I have, and I want to see if I've been over ambitious. I've just got another week of my trip, and or we can find out how much I can crochet, especially with two 10-hour flights. I want to check out, did I pack too much? Was it the perfect amount? Am I crazy? Let me know. First off, I have brought my pattern test for just the worsted. Just dropped my crochet hook, but I finished the first panel a couple days ago, but I brought it with me just in case I need to seam it up, or hopefully I can seam it up. This is the first panel, looking really cute. And that's gonna go into my travel bag to protect my crochet items. And this is the little piece that I have started. I have a lot more to go to finish up the back panel, but we have that and all of the yarn. Oh gosh, it's really tangled. But I've got the remaining yarn attached here. I dropped the crochet hook. But this mess, don't judge me, is gonna go into my crochet bag as well. And with this little ball of yarn, I definitely am gonna need more to finish the top. So I had one ball of yarn on hand already. It's so pretty, obsessed. Look at that. So I have one, but then I panicked shopped because I was worried that I was gonna run out. I think I'm gonna cut it really close, but we'll see. So I have the other ball of yarn wrapped up. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it wrapped up just so it doesn't tangle itself with all my other yarn, but it's what I have. Got two extra balls for my pattern test. And then I am working on a new crochet pattern. I'm trying to make a colorwork type bag, but this is just the very start of it. It's gonna be like a tapestry crochet pattern with a sun on one side, and then the other side it's gonna say radiate positivity, but it's gonna take a lot of work. So I've got my first two balls of yarn handy, and these go pretty quick. It's a thicker yarn, so I brought two more. I'm thinking one ball of each color for both sides. We will see what happens. And then I have one more skein of yarn. So this is my alpaca yarn, if you watched my last vlog, that I picked up. And I thought, if I get bored of color work, if I get bored of my pattern test, I can wind this up and start on a crochet sweater. So let me know, did I pack too much for a week-long trip? I will be working too. Or should I have packed more? This is all going on my carry-on. Let me know what you think. We'll see how far I get. I just barely made it to the airport with 20 minutes to spare, so I quickly went to the lounge to grab some coffee and to crochet for a little bit. It was really high stress because the traffic was way more than I expected going to SFO. And crocheting always helps me calm down. So I was really happy to just have a few minutes to relax before getting on this long flight. I made it onto the plane and immediately got to crocheting. I have a lot more to do for my pattern test, but you can see how nicely the yarn is working up. I'm also very fortunate that I was upgraded to business class by my work since I'm going for a work trip to London. And it was really nice to extend my feet, stretch out while I crocheted and got to work on my pattern test. I threw on a movie and just got to relax. After a week of working in Stanford, it was really nice to just have a beat to relax and really just get to crochet, do whatever I want before getting to work in London. This was the meal they served us in business class. It was better than it looks, and I particularly liked the dessert the most. So you can see we're just heading over to Canada right now, and after dinner, it was time for me to take a little rest. These lie-down seats are a game changer. It's going to be sad to go back to economy class when I travel on my own, but I'm enjoying it for now. After a little bit of rest, it was still dark in the cabin of the airplane, but I couldn't sleep anymore since this is a midday flight. So I turned on my light and got to more crocheting, trying to get comfortable and really working up this pattern test. It's going to be due at the beginning of June, so I really needed to make some good progress on this project. And it's hard to keep up with a pattern test while you're traveling and working, but this is why I only try to take on one test at a time. And this is how far I got on my test. I'm about halfway there and the sun is just beginning to rise, so we will be arriving in London very soon, but I'm very proud that I got many hours to work on this t-shirt. But it's gorgeous out. I'm really excited to land in London. It's my first time. You can see it was gray and cloudy, but I'm really excited to explore. Hello! I wanted to give you a quick update on my tee that I'm working on. This is as far as I got on the flight. So just wanted to have some crochet time and update you on my time here in London. I had a lot of time to work on the tee on the flight, but not so much while I'm here working. But last night I had a really late dinner, and as I was walking home from Wagamama, that's where I got my noodle dinner. I got some yakisoba. As I was walking home, I stumbled across a fabric haberdashery spot, and in the window I saw some yarn. So I'm hoping to go back when they're open later this week and pick up some yarn. I have a few projects that I've been eyeing, and I thought it would be really fun to check out a local yarn shop that's really close by and then take home the yarn and make a project inspired by London. So maybe I can, hopefully I'll pick out the project so I get the right amount of yarn and maybe a little extra, who knows. And I'll pick that up. So I hope to take you along to check out this yarn shop. Should be really cute. There's like little lambs in the window. So I really am excited to check out the London yarn selection. It's definitely going to be different from my local yarn shop, where they have a lot of local dyers, which is really cool too, but traveling is the best way to see the yarn selections. So I'm excited, and it's really nice to be supporting local yarn shops aside from the big box stores. And yeah, shopping in London has been really cool, so hopefully I'll stumble across another yarn shop, but even just hitting one would make me happy. So we'll see, and I hope to take you along, and I'm gonna keep working on my shirt. So I will see you later. Hey, I am back from my trip to the yarn store as promised. It is called McCullough and Wallace. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but it was super cute. I spent way too long in there, and I've got to show you what I've got. I picked up this beautiful Air Wool's Addict by Lane Yarns, and it's a really pretty like grayish blue. Lighting's a little dark in here, but you can check that out. And I got like 6 or 7 balls of this so I can make the cardigan. So we got a lot. And I also got this gigantic ball of yarn. It's so gorgeous. It's like sherbet colored. And this is the Gomitolo Pablo. And yeah, that's what I got. It wasn't too expensive. I also had a gift card that was gifted to me. But yeah, I'll show you some close-ups of the yarn in better lighting, but it was so fun. And I will also drop some clips. I'm too shy to record in public, especially in like another country. But yeah, I'll show you some clips next so you can check out the yarn shop with me. So this is the whole haul. It's so pretty. You really can see the gray color, but I hope you can see the blue too. It's just gorgeous, and I think it's gonna make a really snuggly cardigan. Yeah, these are 50 grams each, so I had to get enough to hopefully make this cardigan, and if I run out, we are gonna pray that I can find it online. And then this ball of yarn, yeah, you can really see how vibrant these colors are. I saw a swatch in the store and automatically like dug through all of the yarn to try to find the exact ball that they used. And this really reminds me of the giant yarn ball I got to make a different sweater. The other yarn ball I got from Universal Yarns, but this is different, but so pretty and so springy. I'm hoping to make a Coliseum top. So we'll see. I will show you, of course, what I make. I'll probably do a recap video, but let me know what you think of my yarn haul. I had to share this dazzling video shot of the yarn. It just looks so pretty in the sun. I'm here at LAX just crocheting in the United Lounge. I was really tired on the flight, so I basically slept and rewatched the same movie like 3 times, trying to actually see the whole thing, but I was exhausted after this 2-week-long work trip. So I'm ending with some crochet time here and got some snacks and coffee ready to head back home. But it was such a fun trip, and it's really inspired me to find local yarn shops wherever I'm going, and of course to always pack some crochet projects with me. Obviously, I've only worked on this tee, and I did bring too much yarn, but really, can you have too much yarn? I love the security of having backup yarn, so that's a win.